Brandon, can you talk a little bit about what you're experiencing there in Galveston?
Yeah, right now just getting about this heavy rain as these storms come on shore. It's not too much in the way of consistent winds, but we are getting some gusty winds when these storms come through. Anytime that the rain starts, the winds kind of crank up a bit with it. I do feel that once a breeze coming, it's nowhere near the top of the storm force yet. May have some gusts that reach that inside these storms. As far as the surge goes, expecting that to pick up a good bit here in the next few hours as the storm gets closer. Don't think we'll have like a catastrophic surge event, but it definitely could be enough surge to cause problems in areas. The rainfall is definitely the biggest concern they're moving in.
Now, when we were talking about what we can experience and expect with this system, we always say the northeast quadrant. Now, as this system is tracking to the north, that means there could be some heavy rain, Houston, Galveston, and over into Louisiana. We talk a little bit about what that could do for areas that are under cleanup efforts.
Yeah, so hopefully it stays a little bit farther to the west from the areas that were impacted from Ida, but we still have areas that were impacted from Laura and Delta last year too, in the Lake Charles area. So for the Houston to Lake Charles area, these areas have been hit repeatedly over the last 5 years with billion-dollar flood events. So it's definitely not a good situation for them. Unfortunately, they're used to it. They've had like once in a lifetime storms every year the last 5 years. It's just it's been really ridiculous for them, and hopefully this avoids that type of status. But this is the same area that's under threat against the heavy rain.
Now, are you worried or concerned about the tornado risks that could be embedded within it? I know the flooding is going to be one of the higher threats that we're going to experience, but can you talk a little bit about your experience with the tornadoes embedded in a tropical system?
So anytime you have a tropical system, it's basically like throwing darts at a dartboard, but you just got a whole lot of darts. So you get a bunch of storms that come in. They're all wanting to spin a little bit just because of the shear on the outer edge. And all it takes is one just to get developed and hit a populated area to cause major problems. Hopefully we don't see that with this one. I do think we'll see some probably water spouts moving on shore and some weaker embedded type stuff. Hopefully we don't get any of the stronger ones.
And as we wrap everything up, what is the last minute thing viewers at home should be preparing for as the tropical conditions will only worsen going forward?
I mean, if you're in a low-lying area and you've flooded a lot in the last few years, then it's probably a really good idea to have a plan to leave the house pretty quick if you need to, if you get that flash flood warning. For those that haven't flooded for the major flood event, then you'll probably be fine. Just listen to warnings, listen to advice of the local professionals, and do what you have to do.
Thanks so much, Brandon. We'll be checking in with you as we continue to track Nicholas.